between Martha and me on a whole host of issues, and you know what they are. Even though she's gone negative, it actually has gone malicious at this point, there are differences. She wants to raise your taxes $2.1 trillion. She's now pushing for a bank tax. And who's going to pay for all that? Yes, and higher ATM fees, service fees, banking fees, and the amount of money that banks will have left over to lend will be less. And I'm not in favor of these high salaries for the bankers, but bottom line is, in the midst of a 2-year recession, nobody should be taxed. We need to do more to stimulate the economy and make sure that there's money left over to put in your pocketbooks and wallets and pay your bills and bring your kids out to a great restaurant like this. It's about making sure that when terrorists are caught, they're not given taxpayer attorneys. We need to make sure that when you're talking about terrorism, you understand that there are actually terrorists in Afghanistan. This race is about differences, and this race is certainly about issues that affect us on a daily basis, and I have to admit, it's gotten away from that. One of the things that my family made very clear to me is, Dad, when you're done with this race, regardless of what happens, hold your head high, be a good person, make sure you have a good feeling after it's over. Well, I have had a good feeling as to how we run this race. We've talked about the issues, we've talked about differences, and I've always said Martha's a good person, but she's wrong on all the issues. But now, the fact that this race has not gone negative, it's gone malicious, and some of the vicious attacks that she's done, distorting my record and misrepresenting my positions on things. And let me make this very clear, again, for you folks. If somebody gets raped, whether it's my wife or my kids, God forbid, or anyone here, they are certainly entitled to and should get the emergency protections that they need. And I have the same position as Senator Kennedy on this issue when he spoke to the Pope and said, when you're coming and dealing with this new health care plan you have, make sure that there's an exemption for religious hospitals that have real concerns about providing abortion services. Make sure that there's a provision for them, and he agreed. So I have the same position as Senator Kennedy. Once again, she does not even want to support the rights of religious hospitals to have the ability to do it, to not provide those services. To think that a woman would go to a hospital like that and be turned away is abhorrent. They have mechanisms to make sure that they're taken care of in a quick and thoughtful and sensitive way. And I have to tell you, I've been in this business a long time, and I've had some really tough attacks against me. But to think that I would not want women who are raped to get the care that they deserve is malicious. And shame on Martha. Shame on this race was once, I thought it was about, campaigning and messages of hope. Right now the messages are of destruction, and it's wrong. And I know the President's coming tomorrow to help bolster her, and I hope he has a good trip and he enjoys all the tourist destinations we have around the state. And I hope he has a nice trip home. But I want to thank each and every one of you for coming, because the politics of hope are now the politics of destruction, and we deserve better. You all deserve better. And I initially said, thank you. I initially said that it's me against the machine. It's us against the machine. We're going to have our hopeful victory party up at the Park Plaza, and I'm hoping that you can all come up and be part of a very special evening. So, thank you. Next day, meet everybody. So thank you.